45 is a huge margin in a 20-over game, and the Chennai Super Kings fans would be delighted, isn't it? All of us were. We saw a good match. The BCCI would like to thank all the sponsors of the Vivo IPL. Vivo, Tata Safari, Dream 11, Unacademy, Cred Upstocks, Paytm and Seat Tyres. Now time for the awards. The first one, the Vivo Perfect Catch of the Match Award. The winner gets a Vivo phone, a cheque of 1 lakh, and the award goes to the only person who could have got it because he was here, there and everywhere. Ravindra Jadeja. Take your pick. This one was for the catch of Manan Vora, according to our adjudicator, but it could have been just any of those. It seemed that every time the ball went in the air, it was only headed towards one person. We didn't even show you the saves in the field. He was magnificent. Now, the Safari Super Striker of the match. The winner gets a trophy, a cheque of 1 lakh. And the award goes to someone we've seen so many years turning up in yellow. It's Faf du Plessis. 33 runs in 17 balls at a strike rate of 194. He has a typical Faf innings. You never knew where the ball was going to end up when it was delivered. Some straight down the ground, as you saw there. Some 180 degrees in the opposite direction. It was vintage du Plessis. So who's the Dream 11 game changer of the match? The winner gets a trophy, cheque of 1 lakh, and the award goes to Moeen Ali. 130 fantasy points for Moeen Ali. Contributed with the bat and with the ball. That's what makes him such a valuable player in this Chennai Super Kings side. Came in at number 3, 26 of 20 balls, and then 3 for 7. Did everything that was asked of him today, did Moeen Ali. Now for the big hits. The Unacademy Let's Crack It Sixes award, a trophy once again and a cheque of 1 lakh. The award goes to Ambatti Raidu for hitting 3 sixes in the match. Yeah, he was in good form, Raidu Garu. Batting in a different position, batting at 5, but got going straight away and hit 3 big sixes. The Cred Power Player of the match. The winner gets a trophy and a cheque of 1 lakh. He was magnificent, this time with ball, but he was pretty good with the bat as well. None other than Sam Curran. Bowled 3 on the trot today, 3 in the power play, and picked up 2 for 12. Really, what more could MS Dhoni have asked for? 2 for 12 early in the match, defending 180 odd. As a fine young player is Sam Curran for CSK. Now the Upstock's most valuable asset of the match. Once again, a trophy and a cheque of 1 lakh. And once again, as you'd imagine, for his all-round role in the game, it is Moeen Ali. 31 points for Moeen Ali on the Upstock's Cricket Index. As I said a little while ago, both with bat and with ball, Moeen Ali was there when MS Dhoni wanted him. Talking of MS Dhoni, here it is. Always great fun chatting with you, MS. 2 specific things I want to talk to you about in the way you handled your side. First of all, it's not always that someone gives 2 bowlers 3 overs each in the power play. Most would have thought, maybe I don't have enough resources at the end. That didn't bother you?
Well, not really. I always look at, what's the best to do at that point of time. And, both the bowlers, they knew the condition better than the one who's coming in. And also, a lot of times when you keep doing it, they are always under the pump. So they get quite used to the pressure of, bowling in the first 6 overs. And I felt Sam bowled really well. Deepak, there was a bit of miscalculation. I felt, he relied too much on the knuckle delivery and it was not really stopping a lot. So other than that, I'm very happy with how they bowled in the first 6 because it was very crucial. If the opposition gets off to a flyer, you don't really know how much dew will be there on the field. So, I felt a good start was important.
We heard you on the stump mic as soon as Butler hit that ball for 6. You were telling Jadeja, "Sukha hai ghumega." How much did that change of ball affects the way you
No,
play
I
the
think
game?
even the wet ball, it was spinning a bit. I wanted him to keep bowling up. Despite, Josh was hitting the reverse sweep really well. I said, I don't really mind him playing the reverse sweep on a wicket where it's turning and it's stopping a bit. Uh, Back foot over the mid wicket, that's a bit of an easy shot. So I just wanted him to keep bowling up. It was a reiteration of the fact that if the wet ball is turning, the chances of the drier ball turning is slightly more high.
And the fact that you always carry enough resources on the field with you, suddenly had Moeen Ali to turn to.
Well, it's important to have that sixth bowler. It's not like it's something that you need to have. If you have five very good bowlers, you don't need a sixth one. But it always helps, and it was good to have him. It was turning a bit today. It was stopping a bit. I felt there was slightly less dew than usual, so the wicket became a bit more sticky. And glad we scored 190. I felt. We should have scored slightly more. This was one of the game, the first 6 balls that I played, that could really hurt in some other games. So that's something that we need to keep in mind, try to get as many as possible. But at the same time, keep in mind the fact, as to adapt to the condition, if their fast bowlers are getting a bit of turn, there are very good chances that our spinners will get it.
I know it's early in the tournament, but CSK is starting to look like the CSK we've known over the years. There's only one change from last year, which is Moeen Ali. So what's changed in the side? You're looking like the champion side that you've been over the years.
Well, it's not only that. A lot has changed. The preparation, the way we have prepared, the way we have turned up, and we right from the start we have kept a good dressing room atmosphere. That is something that we always emphasize on. But having the resources, and also one of the factors, the bowlers have been under the pump last year also, so they are more used to the condition. A lot of them are quite happy bowling over here because they get a bit of assistance. They need to get used to the dew factor. I don't know if we'll get more dew or less dew as the tournament progresses. But that was one game, where we need I would say, considerable amount of improvement, in future, if we get games where toss doesn't go in our favor and there's a lot of dew.
You're looking pretty fit yourself.
Well, getting old and being fit, those are two things that's very difficult to...
Getting old is when you're my age, not when you're your age. So well done.
No, it's true. But also, when you're playing, you don't really want anyone to say, he's unfit. Performance is something that is not guaranteed. I was not guaranteeing performance when I was 24. I can't guarantee when I'm 40. But at least if people can't point finger at me saying, he's unfit, that will be a big positive for me. So, I have to keep up with the younger guys. They run a lot. They are very fast. But, it's good to challenge them.
Yeah. Well done once again. Always a pleasure to talk to you, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you are. As I said, it's always a joy talking to him. Time now for the Player of the Match award. The winner gets a trophy and a cheque of 1 lakh. Here he is. You've seen him so many times before. Once again with Moeen Ali. Right, Moeen, what do I start talking to you about? Batting or bowling? Batting.
Let's start batting first.
Is there a nice, subtle, gentle message going out to Captain Morgan? I'm available at number 3.
Not at all. I mean, the number 3 currently is the number 1 player in the world. So, and we have many other good players who can also bat 3. My job here is to try and score as many as I can for the team and get us off to good starts.
I mean, today, like you did every day, you just came in and started playing the big shots. Is that a designated role for you as the number 3? Or is it just the way you like playing?
Yeah, it's just the way I play. I think when I'm up the order, I play like that. I don't try and overhit the ball as much. But, it was nice. It wasn't an easy wicket as we scored well in the end, but it was quite difficult actually initially.
Yeah, we're just watching your performance. We finished, I mean, while you were talking to me, we just finished showing all your shots. What pleased you more? That breezy little innings at the top or the 3 wickets at the end?
A bit of both, actually. The 3 wickets at the end, I mean, it depends on when you come on to bowl. I thought it was a fantastic time for me to come and bowl, and with 2 left-handers in, just getting out. So there's a lot of credit in that as well. But I thought as a team we played really well today, and everybody kind of contributed in their own way.
With MS as captain, do you always know when you're going to be called upon, or you say, okay, look at me, that means it's me now?
No, I have a rough idea. I mean, once the left-hander came in, and I thought I had a great chance when Josh got out. But you kind of have it, and I'm always ready. I mean, whenever the captain, I try and be ready. It doesn't take much of a warm-up for myself.
I mean, obviously, it's great skill from both you and Jadeja that turned the match. Did the dry ball help or not that much?
Yeah, of course. I mean, when I think the ball got changed and it was a bit drier, and because there is a little bit of dew, but I thought it was a good wicket for both of us to bowl. There's a spin there. As long as you try and spin it, you've always got a chance.
Well done, Moeen, and look forward to lots more performances from you.
Thank you.
Right, there you go. Our player of the match today, none other than Moeen Ali, always there, as we keep saying, when the captain wants him. That's it from the presentation tonight.